course we don't have. I've known Adapt, Ron, Banks for many years, and seeing especially where FaZe Adapt is nowadays makes me very happy.
He's crushing it.
Couldn't deserve it more. Yeah, if there's one guy that I could ever pick in FaZe that's still trying to do the content that can be successful, it would be Adapt a million times over.
Yeah, he just seems so genuine.
Brother, he's an actual guy. He's a good guy.
All right, guys, got him back. FaZe Kay. Been a while, man.
Yeah, it's been a long time. How you been?
Good, dude. Yeah, it's been like 2 years, I think.
Yeah, literally 2 years.
You were one of my first guests.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we went viral for that OF clip.
Yeah, we did go viral.
Yeah. You're still dating her too, right?
Yeah, I got called like cuck and things like that. I was like, what, bro? I don't know.
Do you get labeled that just because you're dating an OF girl, basically?
I mean, yeah, people always say, I seen your girlfriend naked. I'm like, great. Like, or not fully naked, but half naked. It's the same shit. But
yeah,
it's just how it is.
So she doesn't do full nude?
No, she doesn't do full nude. She does like more than you'd see on Instagram, but not full nude and stuff like that.
Okay.
But still, nobody knows that an OF is an OF. So it's like, regardless, like, oh, I saw your girl's OF, which is just how it is.
People just assume if you have an OF, you're having sex on there.
Yeah, you're just having sex. Trust.
Man, yeah, there's different levels though. Like some of the top girls don't do any nude.
No, yeah, you can make upwards of $500,000 a month and not show anything.
Damn.
Oh yeah, it's not as hard as you think.
Do you believe these crazy numbers that you see, like Sophie Rain, Tana Mongal?
No, Sophie Rain's numbers are not legit. She, it's a marketing technique that people use to create demand. So, why is she making this much money? I'm sure she makes, as she should. She's a great creator, a lot of money, but the number she said, the 42 million a year, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I think it was something like that, right?
Yeah.
42 million a year or in a month, whatever it was. She's making a lot of money, but not that much money.
Have you seen these Bop House numbers?
Yeah, I've seen the Bop House numbers, but like the Sophie Rain thing went viral, and then, the other ones of them, they'll how much you make this month? Like 500K, and like they'll show a screenshot and like react to it, but it's to create that shock, shock demand. Why is she making 500K? I'm going to go and spend money to see what's making her 500K.
Yeah.
She's making a good amount of money, but maybe not that much.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What's the highest you've actually seen with your own eyes someone make?
I've seen people make millions of dollars a month.
Damn.
Yeah. I've seen accounts people have shown me, not accounts that we work with, but people show me that's like $1.5 million a month.
Jeez.
Some creators, and they're not even. They've just got really large Instagram followings, those creators, and it'll be like their first month on OnlyFans and things like that.
That's still crazy though.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a lot. You can make ridiculous amount. Like I'm sure the Bonnie Blue girls Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips are probably making like on those good months, 2+ million a month.
Yeah.
Just on one account.
Yeah, but they got to sleep with 100 guys in a day to do it.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's great. That's crazy shit.
Yeah, that shit's nuts. They're both from the UK. Did you know them when you were living out there?
So no, I've known who Lily Phillips is for a long time because she's always been in content. But Bonnie Blue came out of nowhere, and then I knew it was viral when my home friends group chat chucked in like Bonnie Blue looking for 1,000 men, and we were tagging my boy just for jokes, and I was like, this shit's viral. Like they're actually, my friends are talking about it. So she went on Piers Morgan, like all that stuff.
Crazy.
Bro, she's rolling in it.
I just don't know how you could logistically do 1,000 in a day.
Yeah, no. The logistics of it is insane. And like just the mental burden.
Yeah.
Like the void left
Stand
afterwards.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it in Bonnie Blue's eyes. Like there's nothing behind there. Respectfully, there's nothing behind those eyes. It's like shark eyes, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like dead stare. Sad.
Yeah, because you kind of have to desensitize your whole body to do something like that.
I watched a documentary of Lily Phillips right after she did the 100 or 1,000 guys, whatever. She was in tears crying. And she was crying because she couldn't she was upset she didn't satisfy all 100 men. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
It's the craziest attitude to have.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
I guess one of the dangers of social media is trying to constantly one-up the next person.
Yeah. I mean, you've got those two at the front of their game. Oh, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 20,000. Like, I don't think it's going to stop, bro.
Oh my God.
I swear
someone's going to do 10,000.
I would not be surprised if they announced something like that.
I'm surprised a guy hasn't done it, like 100 women in a day.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
It'd probably be harder to set up.
Yeah, I would say that's way harder to set up.
Way harder. Because what random girl is going to want to do?
That's actually an insane take. Yeah. What girl is going to want to do that?
I mean, guys are just down,
Yeah, we're just fucked.
Well, most guys aren't getting laid, so if they get offered to get laid by a porn star too, I'm down.
No, absolutely. No, yeah, true, honestly. A lot of them are just 18 and stuff like that as well, probably.
Yeah. Were you at AVN?
I went there one time, not recently. I did a live stream there one time, actually. It was very interesting place. Very interesting.
What'd you see there?
I smell a lot of smells. You know what I'm saying? But no, it was a crazy experience. We met there, Bella Danger, Adam 22 and Lena. I did an interview with them on my I was live streaming there. But it was an interesting space. I mean, I work in, kind of the OnlyFans industry, but that's like the porn industry. That's like kind of still pretty foreign to me. So
yeah,
as like upfront as porn stars are with like their sex, I'm like, whoa,
there's levels to it.
There is levels to that shit.
I mean, Adam's got a whole podcast of just banging girls.
Yeah, bro. He like talks to them like this, and then they just sit on a sofa with his wife and like, get at it. I'm like, geez.
No, it's right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but he's probably making good money off it. At least.
I'm sure he's making really good money. Yeah,
I've heard they made a lot off the sex tape.
Yeah, I was curious actually to how much.
I've heard mixed numbers, but 5 million is.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me. That does not shock me. That's crazy that many people want to buy it. Like they take the piss out of it, but then he makes $5 million from it. So it's like, well, some of you want to buy that.
Would you ever do that with your girl?
Fuck no.
No amount of money?
No amount of money would ever make me, have another dude fuck my, no.
On camera, yeah.
Absolutely not. No.
Even if it was $100 million?
I couldn't do that.
Really?
I swear to God. Like that, because no matter what, the rest of my life, when I have a kid, when that kid goes to school, everything is then cursed forever. And like no amount of money would make, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like that, in my opinion, that's crazy.
I wouldn't do it on camera, no.
No, I wouldn't even do it off camera.
Really?
Yeah. Like, hey, say if there's me, my girl, and other girls, that's fine, right? Because she likes that. I don't mind that. But like other guys, that's crazy.
That's where you draw the line.
I can't be doing some sneako shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, he said it. I can't be doing that. Like, he said that publicly. I can't do that.
Some swinger stuff.
Oh, no, that's not for me.
I mean, she probably gets some weird requests, I'd imagine, right?
Oh, bro. Charlotte gets the craziest requests because she makes really good money on OnlyFans. Yeah. She gets some crazy requests. And like, sometimes I've heard her film and then I'm like, this is kind of weird. But, the girl wakes up and falls asleep in the same bed as you. She's doing the shit. She's loyal. She's just making her bag type of thing. That's the way I see it.
What's the weirdest request you remember?
There was one time where someone wanted Charlotte to pretend that they were a fly and that she had to swat them like a fly and pretend they're a fly and then like have the camera down at an angle where a fly would be and like pretend I'm a fly and swat me and treat me like a fly.
Wow.
What the
a fly fetish?
Bro, some weird stuff. Very weird things.
Do you let her send her underwear?
I would. I don't think she has though.
Really?
I know it's been heavily requested. I think that's something that she's like saving or like wanting to do a launch with something. But I like my company does the work with and for Charlotte. So we talk about it all the time. Whatever she wants to do, then she wants to sell her underwear, we'll sell her underwear.
Yeah, I know that's a commonly requested thing for girls.
Yeah, the bath water,
right?
The yeast, things like that.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
Bras, underwears, and they want you to work out in it first.
Yeah, make it like sweaty and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if it sells, it sells. She's making a huge bag and like I'm helping her put her money into properties and things, so she should be good.
Do you get jealous when she's flirting with the guys on the chats, sending nudes and stuff?
No, not really. I don't. Because like at the end of the day, it's like she's next to me. Like she's with me, next to me. She'll be typing on her OnlyFans or whatever. But no, I don't mind because like I said, it's like she wakes up in the same bed as me, falls asleep in the same bed. And like, you can get jealous, but like she's not doing anything. So she's physically cheating on me or anything like that. People would disagree, but that's just the way I see it. Yeah.
Because some women would say just texting a girl flirting is cheating.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I could see that in the sense of it being, if it was a guy that was not on OnlyFans that she's texting on Snapchat, like some weird, that's crazy.
Yeah.
If it's through the OnlyFans portal and it's like her work, I see that as being all right.
Makes sense. You separate the business from the pleasure.
Yeah, but if she's texting some dude on the side, I'm like, obviously that's crazy.
Yeah.
Which you wouldn't do.
Yeah. What about watching porn? Is that cheating for you?
I don't think so. Like Charlotte doesn't mind if I watch it, if she watches. Like I swear, yeah. So we're pretty open in that regard. Like I don't mind. She doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like she'd just watch it with me if we're ever going to do that or something.
Yeah. Some people think it's cheating. I don't know.
I don't think it is. Like if you're not physically doing an action, then it's not cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think you can cheat flirting wise too.
Yeah.
Like emotionally.
Oh yeah, you can definitely have intent and things like that with messages you send.
Yeah.
So, but I do agree that, yeah.
Has someone cheated on you in the past?
No.
Wow. Well,
I mean, I've only ever had two. I've only ever had two girlfriends.
Oh, okay.
Ever. Yeah, I've not had many girlfriends.
2 for 2.
No, I mean, I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe I'll find out.
That's rare in America, man.
No, I swear, yeah.
A lot of guys have been cheated on, or
yeah. No, I've never actually been cheated on.
Damn. Especially in LA, where you were out for a while, right?
Yeah. I was dating Charlotte out there for a while. Then I was dating this other girl out there for a while, for a little bit. But no, never was cheated on. Maybe I got lucky. Maybe I was the whole time. And I had no idea. Probably.
How was the FaZe House in LA, man? That was like the peak of content era, right?
Yeah, man, that was a crazy time. You know, it was the most intense time of my life for sure, but the most fun. Absolutely. I was obviously a young kid growing up there, 21 to like 27. I was living in those houses, so pretty insane. Saw some crazy stuff. There was just a lot always going on and off camera. We used to throw crazy rager parties. Yeah. And like, you know, where we'd make like kid-friendly content and then host like rages. And it was just like camera off, rager on, and then like, it's like two whole different scenes. Like nowadays, people would probably want to live stream and show that, and that would be cool. But back then, we almost like kept it a bit under wraps. People knew about the parties, but we never like publicized really how crazy it was.
Were you partying every single day?
There was a point, yeah, where we were partying. When I first moved to LA, we were partying about 5-6 times a week.
Holy crap.
Yeah, and it was always clubs every day.
Jeez.
Clubs every day, tables every day.
LA just got voted the worst city for nightlife.
Really?
For clubs.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me because as somebody that grew up in England, it shuts at 2 a.m. and then there's nothing to do after 2 a.m.
Well, plus now everyone's on their phones at the club.
Yeah, exactly. And everyone's just, it's such a, what's the word I'm trying to think of? It's like a stature type of thing, like for an ego. Like you get the table, you stand at the top, be the tallest guy, take a video of it, let everybody know, and then fuck off and leave at 2 a.m. and that's the night.
I've been guilty of that.
So have I. I'm talking from experience as well. You know, I did that growing up, and I see that for sure.
Yeah, 100%. You started off as RiceGum's assistant when you were out there?
I mean, yeah. So no, that was something. Living in those houses, especially back then, I had no subscribers. So for the company running FaZe and everything at the time allowed me to stay in the house if I assisted RiceGum with work, which I was more than happy to do. He was actually one of my best friends at the time then. And yeah, I learned everything I learned from RiceGum. You know, he would pace back and forth in his room, and I'd have to like type and keep up with what he was saying. And like, I got scared when like I missed. Like he was speaking faster than I could type, and I'm like, oh my God, can you backpedal a bit? Like, because bro, he was intense when he worked. That's why he was so big and so good at what he did. He was in a lot of drama as well. I don't know if you remember, like the biggest video I worked on with him was when iDubbbz and him got into some beef, and there was like a day where I would take Adderall. I've never taken this thing before. It's like an American thing. Take Adderall, and I was just like wired and just plugged in. It was like 20 hours of typing and then like 5 hours of sleep and then like 20 hours of filming to like get these videos out at the quality they should be in time because it's a drama event. But it was intense, but I learned everything I learned from RiceGum that then helped further my career in the future. Absolutely. Yeah,
he's one of the OGs.
No, he's the GOAT in my opinion. Like, the GOAT.
He was streaming before it was popular, right?
Yeah, he was streaming before it was popular. He had that series, like what it was like.
The reaction, right?
Yeah, the reaction series, and just I think it was like the fastest YouTuber to go to like 10 million subs back then. Obviously, it's different now because of shorts, but from pure long form and blowing up, like he is that guy.
Yeah. Do you feel like shorts are the future?
I mean, yeah, they are. You know, the way the world's moving, it's like, as a long form creator myself, you see a reduction in overall attention span when it comes to people. Obviously, even when I watch a movie now, I'm like looking at my phone. Like,
oh yeah.
I'm on Instagram. It's like, how did I get on Instagram? Like, let me get that away. And it always happens. Like the more we scroll and the more we grow up, the more our attention span reduces. That's why you see movies now that are like, they got dopamine in every 5 seconds of it. That new that train movie with Brad Pitt in it or whatever, it was like made for TikTok brain. You know what I'm saying? I call it TikTok brain. Like we all have TikTok brain to some extent. You've just got to try and reduce it as much as you can.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
Dude, I'm on my phone 7 hours a day.
Oh, mate, my screen time is ridiculous.
It's nuts.
Nuts, bro. I hate it. Like I'll see I'm on Instagram, like, why is my phone on Instagram? Like I just do it. It's crazy.
It's like instinct.
It is instinct, yeah.
Yeah, when I'm at a restaurant, I can't not help myself to just go on Instagram or...
it's like an actual conscious effort to get rid of it. So,
no, it's a problem for sure.
Yeah, we suffer from TikTok brain.
Yeah, easily, dude. At the FaZe House, was there any crazy... I know there were some break-ins and stuff, right?
Yeah, there was a break-in one time. That was actually a big... There was a guy once that live streamed. He was live streaming himself breaking in our house through the back entrance.
Jeez.
Well, through the back. It wasn't an entrance, just through the back. And you know, me being who I was back then, they asked me to go out and climb up, and I went and climbed up. This guy was live streaming, and it's all over YouTube. I had to make a huge apology video afterwards because people thought I beat some guy. But we were neighbors with some like the 21 Savage and the other gangsters and like people that come from where he's from. They don't mess around.
Yeah.
And they broke into our house, thus also breaking into 21 Savage's territory.
Oh,
and they don't fuck around with that. So one of his boys comes up, and the guy breaking into live streaming, and the last thing you see is the camera all shuffling down to the ground, the guy screaming, and our neighbor defending Savage or whoever was next door saying, I'm a gangbang, like some crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
And then everyone's tweeting me like, you just beat up some guy on live stream. And I was like, no, I could send you all the content for it. But
wow.
Yeah, people legit thought I beat somebody up for like a good day. But no, we've been swatted. I've been swatted like probably over 50 times.
That's actually insane.
Yeah, many shotguns just pointed in the face when you wake up, and like helicopter lights shining in through the house, like the whole shebang.
Dude,
that was a normal thing. Like we would get swatted so much that when I was filming for Rice, the cop would know that we're filming a video, walk around the camera, search his room for the search, just let us get on. It was just like another part of the day getting swatted.
Dude, you think by like the 5th time they would know not to go to that address?
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is they have to go.
Oh, they do?
But what they do is they whitelist a house and say, all right, let's not send the whole team there. Let's send 2 cops and just search the house, because they have to search the house and then leave, so they don't waste resources.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it's still a big thing now, swatting.
It's huge.
It's still going on.
I think anybody that calls in SWAT should go to jail for attempted murder, in my opinion, because you have no idea what's going to happen. There has been cases, like Keemstar helped bust the guy that did it once, of a guy that got swatted and he ended up dying.
Jeez.
Just an innocent dude gaming, got shot because the cop thinks he's got somebody hostage, dies. So I think if you SWAT, you should go to jail for attempted murder regardless of the outcome.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Did you catch the guys that were swatting you guys?
No, we never did.
Really?
Because there's so many random people, and like, unless there's a significant outcome of a swatting, like somebody's really hurt, then we'd obviously investigate hard. But if not, it's always just like cops bust the door down, lights go in, get outside, search the house, and then, we're YouTubers, just a prank call. It was bad when Rice was like at that level. It was like every day at least.
Yeah. He had a lot of haters back in the day, right?
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people that didn't agree with him.
How did you guys deal with that mentally?
So Rice was actually always really good at dealing with it. He has a very strong family. Very, very good parents, very good brother who were always around making sure he was good. But no, for us, it wasn't something that I didn't personally then have many people that disagreed with me. But he always kept it calm, and you know he lived through his work. He was just passionate about creating content and just played the game as it should be in a way.
Yeah, that's important these days because hate's inevitable.
Exactly. Yeah, you're gonna get haters, and it's just he doesn't let comments like get him down and stuff, and he'll just charge on and just make videos and just get on to the next. Very good at that.
That's dope. Yeah. What do you think about gun laws in America?
I love gun laws in America. Me being from the United Kingdom, and if somebody breaks into my house and I don't have the right to defend myself, like in the UK, if someone breaks into my house and obviously you wouldn't have a firearm there, but if I harm that person or if I kill that person, I go to jail for murder.
What? No self-defense there?
No, or it'd be manslaughter.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's crazy.
So you can't even defend your house.
No, you can't defend your house in England. Like there's been cases of people in England having their house broken into, they retaliate, and then the person whose house it is, goes to jail.
That's so crazy. That sounds like California.
Exactly. But I think like the Nevada gun laws, the Florida, the Texas gun laws are amazing. Amazing laws. Yeah, and I couldn't agree more.
You should be allowed to defend your property.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I mean, that's what I love out here is as you know, that's why I love America so much. You know, even coming from England, it's like the laws out here certify, especially because there is guns in here, that we have the right to defend ourselves.
Absolutely.
And we do. You know, I stay ready.
Yeah, you have to, man.
You have to, bro.
Especially when you have a following on social media, you never know what weirdos.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, I've like I said, I've had my house invaded before. I've had people like literally rock up to my house saying, "There he is," with like fucking helmets on, crowbars, breaking into my shit.
Jeez, that was at the FaZe House, or
no? I was in England.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I had my house in England broken into one time. They rammed mopeds into my garage.
Jeez,
ripped open. Had these bikes I used to have, these electric bikes I used to have. They stole them. Luckily, the police are responsive in my area. Chased them down. But like, I remember feeling so helpless. These guys are breaking into my house, and my mom laughed at me because I went and grabbed a walking stick. There's nothing to defend yourself with there. Like, bro, you're hopeless. You got to hope the police come quick enough. And I was lucky in my area that they did. If they didn't, it could be a different story.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you walked around London with a Rolex watch on.
You don't do that. No, I swear to God, because now what they do in London is they, instead of, "Oh, give me your watch," is they'll cut you, kill you, knock you out, and then take your watch because it's less stress for them. And another thing in London that's popular now is if you walk around with your phone in one hand, it's probably realistically a 50% chance that phone gets stolen.
What?
You have to like hold your phone down with both hands, because they've got these electric bikes. And they'll come past you. They're really quick and silent. They'll pull up past you, grab the phone, and drive off fast.
That's like nuts.
It's like an actual epidemic in London. It's crazy.
I thought people stopped stealing phones because the Find My iPhone and stuff.
No, I think they somehow get it done and they sell it quick.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big thing happening right now.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because iPhones are like $1,000 now.
Trust. I mean, I love London. Like London and England's my favorite country, favorite city in the world, but it just sucks seeing what's going on, especially now that I don't live there and I kind of see the news firsthand, but I get to see the news of it. So,
damn, was it that bad when you left?
Absolutely not. No. Like you could almost sometimes, even before I left in 2017, you could wear a watch out. You could do certain things and like be okay. But now it's like an absolute no.
Jeez.
Like an absolute no. And if you're just paying a target on your back for no reason.
Yeah. Tate talks about this too. He used to love it there.
Yeah, I used to love London, man, I'm telling you, but it's unfortunately rapidly, and my friends agree with me, it's declining in some ways. It's a beautiful city with amazing people in it, and I love it, but it sucks to see.
That's kind of how I felt about LA too when we were there.
Yeah, no, it is. LA's going down the shit for sure. Like it's going down bad,
dude. During the pandemic, it was awful.
Yeah,
I don't know if it recovered from that.
No, I don't think it ever did. And like the gun crime there, and like you know what Citizen app is?
Citizen app.
Yeah, it's like there's basically apps that you can see crime live on the app. You're in Vegas. There's like nothing going on. You go to LA and within every 0.5 mile radius of wherever you are, there is an extreme crime.
Oh my gosh.
That's happening or happened within the last 7 days.
That's insane.
Crazy, bro.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What do you think of the new FaZe Clan success? It's a new era there with the streamers, right?
I mean, I'm very happy for FaZe Clan's success. Obviously, you know, people always ask me, how do you think FaZe Clan, how do you think about the success without you and Jarvis? And I couldn't be happier. It's like, that would be nothing but pure jealousy, which of course we don't have. I've known Adapt, Ron, Banks for many years, and seeing especially where FaZe Adapt is nowadays makes me very happy.
He's crushing it.
He couldn't deserve it more. Yeah, if there's one guy that I could ever pick in FaZe that's still trying to do the content that could be successful, it would be Adapt a million times over.
Yeah, he just seems so genuine.
Brother, he's an actual guy. He's a good guy. Really good guy.
Yeah. Because he took a break, right, from content for a while.
Yeah. Like even when I was living with him in the FaZe House, like, and I was getting a lot of views and he wasn't motivated to make content, like he's always had that thing, like he's got that personality that is just attractable on camera, on video, and he's utilized it now with the live streaming growth and is crushing it. I think the other day he had like 30, 40K viewers.
For live, that's insane.
Crazy.
That must have been number 2 on Twitch.
Right, yeah, literally crazy.
Right behind Kai Cenat. Wow.
Trust me, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Banks. He brought it back, man.
No, he did, mate. Shout out to Ricky Banks. He's absolute G for that.
Yeah, absolute I'm not going to lie. I doubted him.
Yeah, no, I mean, hey, everybody at the start was kind of skeptical as to like what the plan is. But the one thing I know about Ricky is he's always done, like he did with the Clout House, with FaZe Clan multiple times, is he knows how to bring the right people together that organically create the right content. And he's done it he's got a track record, and of course he's going to do it again.
Yeah. It's cool to see where content's heading. I mean, we just had Beast Games.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, that's like, there's like levels to it now with what Beast is doing.
Yeah.
Throwing in like tens of millions of dollars just for like episodes of things. Crazy.
Yeah. And it all started from YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Start from him counting from 1 to 100,000.
Yeah, I remember that video.
Yeah, no, same.
Crazy.
Same.
Yeah. And now these streamers are getting TV shows, they're getting A-list brand deals.
Yeah, some of these streamers are making more money than like a lot of sports athletes.
Yep.
It's like, seriously, like the XQZs, the Aiden Rosses, the Kai Cenat, Speeds.
They just pulled thousands of teenagers, and they recognize streamers more than actors now.
That's crazy.
They're more famous than actors.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a study in school. It's like, what do you want to be when you're older? When we were kids, I want to be a fireman, policeman, whatever. Now it's YouTuber, streamer. It's like dominates it by far.
Yeah.
So there's going to be nothing but growth in the industry.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
I did want to ask about the 3-letter organization investigations.
Yeah.
I've never seen you talk about that.
No, yeah. So I mean, you know, after I got removed from FaZe for the whole ordeal, you know, I was in a situation where I was involved in a cryptocurrency project that a lot of public investors lost a lot of money in.
Yeah.
So my number one main concern, obviously, other than hopefully not going to jail, which I was seeing a lot of news articles about me going to jail for, was paying people back 100% of what they lost, and obviously facing the government and not waiting. So what I did is I paid everybody back 100% of what they lost on Save the Kids. The main wallet is there to check. I think to this day, out of my pocket, I've probably paid close to the $500,000 range, or $500,000. Paid them back 100% of what they lost. Nothing, not 50%, no 20%, 100%. Paid every public investor back who's emailed me, and there was thousands of emails. Then I had calls with the Department of Justice, the SEC, the FBI, all on calls with myself and my lawyers. I wanted to get in front of it and say if I was going to face any consequences, that it was done, right? And that was something I was willing to do. So I got in front of it, got on the call. It was probably the craziest day of my entire life. But something that they weren't aware of initially is that I had paid people back 100% of what they had lost, which again, for like the SEC is like the main thing. It's like protecting the public investor. Right. So I had ensured that they were paid back. And then I proceeded to receive letters from the FBI, the DOJ, stating that the case was closed.
Wow.
That, which was huge relief. Obviously it's a huge lesson on my part. Obviously changed me dramatically, maybe the man I am today. But I couldn't be more proud to say that I have paid everybody back 100%.
Not a lot of crypto scams can say that.
No, I don't think many can say that, actually. I don't want to speak for them, but not many can. But you know, it was what I knew was the right thing to do.
Yeah, shout out. And I don't think people know that you did that. So
no, I don't think it's not. I've never really spoken about it too much. It was more just to make sure that I felt that.
Yeah. Was that the scariest moment of your life?
Yeah, when I saw news articles saying I'm going to go to jail for 30 years, I was like, what's going on? I was weighing over anything I've ever done before. I'm a YouTuber, bro.
Yeah.
I make Fortnite videos and react to my little brother. That is crazy. So had to switch on loads of things I didn't know about. The first lawyers I had actually wanted me to stay silent for 3 years and not post a video. So it's like, what are you talking about?
That's your whole livelihood.
And so I had to fire those lawyers. Cost me so much money. Got the lawyers and I still work with now today that helped me get in front of it and you know, get the video out and make sure I did it the way that was right.
It sucks to see that happen to like Hailey Welch. She had such a trajectory.
Yeah, I know, and I obviously, you know, can kind of sympathize for her in a way because she has no idea what's going on. There's somebody in her ear that's telling her what's going on. That's telling her what she thinks good and like what she should do. So, you know, it's a sad story. Obviously, she's made a huge mistake. I hope that she can, if they have the ability to, refund everybody 100% of what they lost, which is a big thing to do. It takes a lot of time.
Because you got to manually send it, right? Yeah,
you have to manually make a spreadsheet. You have to manually set every single one. You have to manually calculate how much the loss was, 100% of it at the time as well. and obviously to the current date. So there's
the price has changed.
Yeah, the price has changed. If they invested in Sol, you want to make sure they receive. If Sol was $200 back then, and now it's $50, you want to make sure they receive that $200.
Jeez, that sounds complicated.
It's very complicated.
Wow,
but it works well. But I hope whoever's around, I hope whoever she had around her, as Banks said in the podcast, is gone. And she understands that you need the right people.
Yeah. I hope she could come back from that, man. I know she stopped making content since then, but
yeah, I haven't seen too much from her recently.
She had such potential to be like the next Alex Cooper, call her daddy.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, she did. She did have potential. Yeah. So I hope she can refund everybody and make it right.
Yeah. Same with Logan, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on with Logan's one. Like, did he pay anybody back? Do you know?
Not that I know of. And it's only, I say only, but it's relative, $1,500,000. For him, I feel like that's not that much.
Well, that's how much people lost.
Yeah, 1.5 mil.
I don't know why he wouldn't pay that back.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak on that. I don't know the circumstance, but I paid everybody back 100%.
You probably lost money, right?
Millions.
Yeah.
Mate, millions of dollars I lost from that through what I would have got through other things, through things, your
reputation,
pipeline,
right?
Reputation, potential brand deals, cash I actually spent on paying people back, plus the lawyers, which cost so much money.
6 figures, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So it's a whole stockpile of stuff. But hey, mate, like we're breathing, we've learned, and I'm ready to move on.
Yeah. What's the next focus? Are you getting into boxing?
No, I mean, I like supporting my brother Jarvis through boxing, obviously. Like me and Jarvis are like a really big team, and like, you know, it's cliche and cringe to even say, but in his family is like the brains and the brute. Not like I'm the fucking brain, but he is definitely a brute. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And I like assisting Jarvis through, you know, I help make decisions with him for all of his investments. Like Jarvis has a lot of properties and a lot of things going on in the back end that I help, you know, manage for him. Like when you're in a camp, and like when I see my brother, like especially when he's in the ring, and I see how much time and dedication it takes, like 5 months of like hardcore camp, water, early sleeps, runs on Saturdays, gym twice a day, sparring, intense, mental stress, mental coaching, blah, blah, blah. All of this, I'm like, how could I expect him to do anything? So it's like an obligation I almost have for him. It's like my duty to Jarvis to ensure that, hey, like whatever happens after this, that he's good.
I love that. That's a real brother right there, dude. It's cool to see how tight you guys are.
Yeah, no, mate. He's like my son, literally.
I love that, dude. Yeah. And he's getting unbanned next week.
Yeah, bro.
Finally.
Finally. April 1st. Hopefully he gets unbanned on Twitch and Fortnite the same day.
That'd be sick.
Looking like
you guys should do a big, you're probably already planning something big, right?
Yeah, we're planning something really big, yeah.
Yeah.
We want like a live event, live stadium, so it's going to be cool.
Oh, maybe a HyperX.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Do you need a plug there, or you got one?
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had an event there and I know them.
No way. That'd be insane.
Yeah, I'll connect you guys.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, dude. He was one of the biggest Fortnite streamers back in the day, right?
Yeah,
top 5, I'd say.
Yeah, one of the biggest top 5 guys. But what's like the beauty in him getting banned is obviously he lost out the creator code cut. That was like 6 figures a month gone.
Damn.
And then all the potential Fortnite earnings in the future gone. But the one thing that no other Fortnite kid really has or got is the mainstream attention Jarvis got. So you could put Jarvis in a room with 100 kids, him and another successful Fortnite player, and most of them are going to recognize Jarvis because of how big that event was. Like every circumstance in my life, I can't tell you the amount of times people have said to me, "Oh, when's that guy getting unbanned? Isn't your brother banned on Fortnite?" They don't know anything about anything else other than that.
Yeah.
Like it was so big, he was like the front page of every newspaper in the world for like a week.
Dude, it was nuts.
I had like reporters outside my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in London, there was like vans, like a movie where they're waiting for my mum to leave the house and rush over the cameras.
Just for getting banned on Fortnite?
Bro, just for getting banned. It was the craziest mix of everything. And that crying video he made really set it off.
Yeah. Does he regret that video?
Not at all.
Really?
No, I mean, I helped him make all his videos back then. And I was like, with this one, Jarvis, you go and sit down. I'll press turn on. I'll shut the door. And you say what you feel.
It wasn't scripted?
Absolutely not. And I shut the door. Camera's recording. He comes up, gives me the camera and says, "I only want you to see this. Edit this video and post it right now." I was like, all right. I cut it up, cut out the bits where he wasn't talking, posted it immediately. And that thing got like hundreds of millions of views.
Jeez.
Yeah, like just 30 mil on his channel alone.
Oh my God.
And the rips of TikTok.
And the clippers.
Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah, clippers are just
Yeah.
That's everything these days.
Exactly. Yeah, it is. It's just the bread and butter.
Yeah. Damn. I can't wait to see him play, man.
Same. Man, we got some big stuff lined up. He's going to be playing for like Click, Savage, Mongrel coming back, like these really big Fortnite guys. So
let's go.
Super pumped for that.
You still playing anything or you done?
No, I play, I gamble.
BC game.
Yeah, no, all that stuff. And the casinos, obviously, we're in Vegas. But if I do game, I'm actually a strategy gamer. I like playing like Age of Empires and things like that.
You a chess player?
Slightly, yeah.
Okay.
I was when I was younger. I haven't refined it recently.
Ooh, I love chess.
I'm about to get into chess.com.
Yeah, that's the app right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Any crazy gambling stories at the casinos or online?
Mate, I don't like have. No,
Probably can't say some of them.
No. It's something like I definitely want a good amount of money. Like I put like the other day I was gambling with Colby, Everton and Blake, and we were going between blackjack and roulette. Every time we didn't hit on blackjack, we go to roulette. 2 times in a row, I put like $300-400 on 11 and hit it back to back.
Damn.
Yeah. So I won like 30K that day.
Holy shit. Isn't roulette like the worst odds though?
Yeah. And I just put it straight on 11, nothing else.
Is that your lucky number?
Slightly drunk. Yeah. No, 11's my lucky number. Yeah. I love that.
God damn. I've never won in roulette, bro.
Yeah, it's tough. Like I only really lose. So.
Yeah. Like if I gamble, it's for fun.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You consider it already lost.
Yeah. Like craps is lit.
Yeah.
You get at a good craps table.
Yeah, exactly. I do like that game.
Yeah. But all the Asians play Baccarat, man.
Yeah, I know. I've printed a bit on Baccarat. But yeah. I like this stuff where there's like a really luck aspect, like the luck aspect. I like that. Like the 0 or a million type of thing.
Yeah. What's your strategy in Baccarat? You alternate colors?
Yeah. I mean, I always go what the banker's playing on, really.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like something like that. Just go between banker or player.
Yeah. I always try to ride the runs, and then every time I do that, it gets choppy. And then I get wrecked.
Yeah, exactly. It's a tough game. I do like playing it with my friends, but it's a tough game.
You like online gambling better or in person?
Yeah. I mean, I work with BC. I work with online casinos. So, I mean, I'm deep in that.
Yeah.
Like very deep in it. Yeah.
I've seen them. I haven't played on that one yet, but it looks fun.
Yeah, it's really fun, actually. It's really accessible. I think it's a great time. And obviously, with how I've got into gambling, living in Vegas, it was like the perfect mix for me.
Yeah. Do you ever gamble a little too much?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely gambled too much. But yeah, it's just how it is. Like definitely lost like a lot of money before.
Yeah. At least you get some comps though, right?
Yeah, well, I can, like what comps like in real life or online?
Well, both. I didn't know if online had comps too.
No, I mean, you get some breakbacks and stuff, which is nice. Like you get some rewards if you lose, but the real life comps are obviously great.
Fire, bro. My buddy gets like free tickets to like Allegiant Stadium games and free rooms, free dinners.
I need to check that out.
Yeah, well, he loses a lot.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's worth it.
Right.
Every time he flies in, he loses 6 figures.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, because he does the martingale.
Oh, okay.
So you could easily lose.
Yeah, you can just lose.
If you lose 5 in a row with martingale, that's 100K right there.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Well, shit, man. Where can people find what you're up to next?
Just over on my Twitch, the Frazier Kay. I stream on Twitch basically every single day. I'm going to go do that right now. But I'm big on Twitch right now.
All right, we'll link below. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Yeah,
good seeing you.
Appreciate it, brother.
Check them out, guys. See you next time.